All right, guys, Hype Talk trending. We got Jay-Z, Beyonce. Beyonce just dropped that Lemonade. What do you guys think?
Hey, good marketing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's two moguls out there that are kind of like, is he cool with that, man? Is he living with her?
He knows. I'm pretty sure he knows the album itself was released on Tidal. You know what I mean? Like, he was aware of this.
I read that he was aware of the lyrics before the album came out, and he was cool with them. Like he had a statement that said, "This is part of expressing yourself in art."
Okay.
You know, going through relationships. Problems. You know?
wonder
And
how
if there's
that,
one person you're gonna let express their art is your wife.
Yep.
I feel like, how did that conversation go? Like,
I mean, I think,
what are you gonna say? How are you gonna say it? Are you gonna leave this part out?
are you gonna leave
Kind of like,
Are you gonna go at the girl that I cheated on you with?
Becky. I just want to know, like, just you being Jay-Z, you know, you being that famous and well respected out there, like your wife is dissing you out there. It's kind of like, how does that make you look?
I had to look at the pros and cons, man, before
Yeah,
he did this.
I mean, he was saying, like, you know, it's stuff that we went through. It is what it is. Every marriage goes through it. We went through counseling. He was saying we were going through problems way before it went public.
Well,
and it went
what's
public when Beyonce's sister attacked him.
Solange, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's worse than getting your ass whooped by your wife's little sister in the elevator on video?
But it was cool though, the way he was. He had that defense on lock game.
But he, you know, it was cool. Shout out to Jay-Z for not hitting the lady. You know what I mean, like hitting back. But I think at that point he was just kind of like, it. Like you're gonna talk about me, what I did. People already kind of know what I did based off of the elevator situation. Let's make some money off of it. You know what I mean? Let's get you another hot platinum selling top, 1 on Billboard album.
Like, let's take advantage of this really shitty situation.
Yeah, it's crazy that a lot of people are like, yo, it's crazy that Beyonce dropped an album without any marketing. But I feel like the marketing is within the album. Like
Let's rewind everything.
Is the marketing.
Let's rewind everything. I love that you brought that up because for the people that don't understand what the situation is and what happened, what are we even talking about? So recently, a few days ago, Beyonce released an album called Lemonade. Made a huge wave around everywhere. Predicted to be 500 to 600,000 of album sales in the first week. So this is a huge album. The reason why it's getting so much buzz is because along the album, there's supposed to be specifically 18 different lines throughout the album that is insinuating that Jay-Z has been cheating on her or already cheated on her, and she's really getting fed up with it.
Okay.
So this is the big controversy that's going on with it, and of course people are gonna feed into that. Of course people are gonna download the album or at least that particular track and listen to it.
I mean, we're talking about it. People love gossip, and Beyonce knows exactly what she's doing.
It's not even just gossip. It's not gossip about anybody. This is Queen, Bey. Like that's what people say. This is Queen Bey. Like people obsess over this couple.
I love that you had to say this is what people call her, because I was hoping that Johnny don't call her that.
It's kind of,
I mean, I don't.
This kind of reminds me of the whole like Usher album situation.
Oh, they were saying
you know, like that was actually a hot album.
It was a very good album.
And it's like he's kind of expressing his story about his life and everything.
That's exactly what Charlemagne was saying. This is the most personal album since Usher's Confession,
right?
Yeah.
So
Usher's Confession was real. Like I probably listened to that album I don't know how many times, and it was definitely publicity on it got me to listen to it. But I ended up really liking the album. So who knows?
I mean, because even though it's cheating in like the celebrity world, I feel like cheating is cheating. You know what I mean?
It's not even a taboo. It's just kind of like it happens.
Especially if you're a rapper, as you know, Jay-Z is Jay-Z. You know, so I'm not saying it's okay, but in that world, I feel like they're more accepting of it.
it's kind of expected, and it's kind of like how you handle it after.
Yep.
But if you guys were in Jay-Z's standpoint as a male, and you know with your ego and everything up there, like how would you guys actually feel if your lady came out with the album going at your neck, straight up going at your neck?
I mean, it ain't like she made a whole album about his small pee-pee or something. You know what I mean? Like it's about him still doing something.
Can I tell you something? Well, I personally got out of listening to the actual particular song. For me personally, I feel like it was more about women empowerment. Like the way I looked at it was she's trying to represent for the ladies that have been getting mistreated over and over, and like we're sick of that. We have our own, the powerful, strong, independent women that really need to stand up for herself. I feel like she's always been kind of like that righteous, I'm gonna stand up for the ladies.
Yeah.
So why do you think she hasn't left yet?
I don't think it's necessary leaving. I think it's necessary being
working
mature.
it out.
Yeah, being mature as an adult and understanding. Okay, we have a child together. I will never meet an individual at your stature again.
It's like a downgrade for that.
It's not necessarily a downgrade, but it's also
Jay-Z acts.
But you have to understand.
You might get a designer next.
I'm putting this out there to let women know we don't gotta take this.
We don't gotta take it, but we can still work it out.
And I'm pretty sure you know, it's like Jay-Z did far worse stuff before Beyonce. So it's kind of like, in a way,
It's a give and take.
It's kind of like, you know what? This is kind of what I expected, living this lifestyle with you. At the end of the day, we're two mature adults. It's kind of like how we handle it. It's like kind of like taking a shitty situation and kind of like making the best out of it.
Yep. All right.
Even
Which
if it's
means
negative.
making hella money.
In their case, they ain't got a problem with that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for checking out that episode of Hype Talk Trending. Beyonce, Lemonade, Jay-Z, crazy. Peace. Alright guys, thank you for checking out that video. This is gonna be a new thing on the channel where we're just gonna be covering anything that's, you know, making the headlines right now. So anything basically trending, we're gonna talk about. So yeah, we got a lot more episodes coming up, so make sure you check them out. And we also got the regular Hype Talk episodes all still coming out. So there's a lot of content basically coming out. And make sure you check out this video. Also watch this video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks guys. Peace!